Welcome back to another video, and today we're doing the cooking edition.
Before we even get into today's video, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. If you're a new viewer, turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time that we post a new lit video. Smash the like button on this video and leave a comment below.
Today we're cooking flank steak, which is a red meat. Sorry for all you vegans out there. And yellow Spanish rice. And for the veggie, we're doing squash. Let's go! So pretty much you gotta make sure you have all your seasonings. You wanna make sure you know what you're gonna be cooking with. As you can see here, I got my seasonings mixed with my sofritos. I got minced garlic. I got my beans that I'm gonna use. I got the spices, I got the veggie I gotta cut. I would definitely recommend you season the meat first. So if you can see, my flank steak here is seasoned it ahead of time, about 4 hours ahead. What I have in it is adobo from Goya. So you guys can see right here, I put adobo, I put crushed red pepper, I put Italian seasoning for the herbs, I put minced garlic rub, I gave it a little bit of sofrito. You can find this at any grocery store. I put black pepper. I also put Himalayan salt, which is pretty much the best salt you can have. And that's pretty much what I did there. A drizzle of oil just to get her lubed up.
Really, nigga?
I'll meet her. And yeah, that's pretty much what we did. So we're gonna move on to the rice now. My rice is already here. So what I did to putting the rice in here, I washed the rice twice. Definitely want to clean the rice before you do that. Make sure your rice cooker is on. You have oil in here with your minced garlic. And once you can see that sizzling, then you can add the rice with the water and everything else in. So once you can hear it sizzle,
Oh, I hear that sizzle.
Open it up. You want to mix it around, make sure this doesn't get stuck in one area. So now that I know the minced garlic is pretty heat up and it starts to sizzle, I'm gonna dump in my rice that I portioned out. On top of that, now I'm gonna take my beans here. I'm gonna open the can, wash the beans. Here we go. Don't afraid to get dirty. You're gonna dump the beans inside here. And now with the same can, you're gonna fill it up. Now when we make rice, we do 3 to 1 portion, right? Once you get to this point, you definitely wanna stir everything. It's just in there. Now we start to season. I'm gonna start off with the Himalayan salt. I'm gonna give it a couple shakes here. Oh. We have our black pepper here. Take that black pepper. I'm gonna add the red sofrito. I'm gonna give it 1 spoon of sofrito.
That sofrito is like the Puerto Rican sauce.
Right. We can now add our packet of sazon, red sazon. We call this red sazon in the Goya section. I'm gonna pour in the whole packet.
That sazon.
Take that.
Can I mix it?
Yes, if you want to mix it, yes. This is what makes yellow rice yellow, is the red sazon. Bay leaves always make your rice taste and smell better, so I like to put 2-3 pieces of bay leaves in there. We're gonna put some parsley just to give it another herb of a kick there to get those greens in. We're gonna do tomato-based sauce. Now if you can see, you can buy this at your local grocery store.
The Goya brand.
Goya brand. You're gonna take at least half a spoonful of it and put it inside.
Stirring. I'm the professional stirrer in the relationship, you guys.
Really important about making yellow rice that a lot of people miss out on is tasting. You want to make sure that seasoning is perfect for you and who you're cooking for. So just take a spoon. I need to add more salt. There's not enough salt. Even though you guys saw the amount of salt I put there, I need to put more salt. Adobo is the key component to making good Spanish rice. So the way I like to do my adobo, I like to sprinkle a layer of adobo right over the water. And now we're gonna stir it again. And you definitely wanna take your time here when you do this because you wanna make sure you do it right. So now you're gonna top it off. You're gonna top it off there, and now you're gonna leave it here uncooked.
Make sure you put that
Make sure you put it on cook. Now that you have the rice cooking there and you have it uncooked, you're gonna move on to your vegetables. You're gonna get that out the way while the oven preheats. So now that that's pre-seasoned and now it's marinating, we're gonna wait for when the rice is done. We got the veggies right here marinating. We have the rice cooking over there. Always make sure with rice you check every 5 minutes to make sure that rice is not being overcooked. Now we're gonna move on to the meat part of this dinner. So here I got the temperature at 8. I don't know how everyone's burner is, but this is an electric stove, it's not gas. Stir that baby there, you see what I mean? Get that oil all over. I like minced garlic, and I know Nona likes minced garlic. So we're gonna add another portion of minced garlic here.
More garlic, more garlic.
More garlic. You see that sizzle? That's really what we're looking for.
I love the smell of garlic.
So as you can see, it's sizzling here. You want to give this a nice swirl around. We're going to move this around. If you feel like it's getting too hot and it's jumping everywhere, lift up the pot. Flank steak.
Damn.
And we're just going to drop it. Give it a good push down. Make sure all the sides are in there. So as you can see, we have a good sizzle on the steak now. We have the oven on at 375. We're gonna make sure each side is seared. Give it a flip, sear it off, and then we're gonna put it right back in the oven. Put some butter on top, cover it up, and call it a day. So, if you wanna show the viewers what it looks like, the rice is boiling very nicely. As you can see, the water is almost diminished below that. So I'm gonna give it another minute and I'm gonna give it another whirl. Again, I'm just giving the edges a sizzle. That's all I'm doing. I'm not really cooking the meat. I'm just sizzling the meat.
Ooh, look at that.
So as you can see, the meat's definitely raw still because you can touch it, but it's just a nice sear above. What I'm gonna do is, because we're gonna use this, I'm gonna baste a little bit of oil here just to make sure it's loose. Give that a little mix so we can get it in.
So we can get it in.
You can get it in. So you wanna grab this, move it on here. We got oil so we know it's not gonna be dry. A portion of butter here. I'm gonna put it right on top of the steak. I'm gonna just move it around to make sure it gets the juice all around. We're gonna use aluminum foil now to cover it up to make sure that steak doesn't dry out. Make sure you have someone to help you. There you go.
And
Perfect. Going to the rice. We're not done yet. Now that you can see the water has diminished down lower than the rice, we're gonna take the scooper and start to mix.
or you can eat the quemadito.
Eat the quemadito. And pretty much this is what the rice is gonna look right now.
It looks so good, you guys. Oh my god.
We're just waiting. I think the steak is ready now. Ooh, that juice. See that juice that's sizzling? Now it's the first time I'm cutting it, so we're gonna see if it's a real medium. We're gonna give it a nice slice in the middle. And it's cutting like butter, fellas. Butter. Oh, look at that medium. Oh. Look at that beautiful medium. So, as you can see, this is my edition of Cooking with Will. This is the final look of yellow rice and our zucchini that I made for Elsa. This is how you make yellow rice. I showed you guys how to make the zucchini. I showed you guys how to make steak. Now it's time for us to enjoy this food. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna try to make this a frequent thing. I love doing this. I wanna do more videos like this. Make sure you smash that like button in this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified on our new videos. Make sure you leave a comment below to let us know if you wanna see Elsa cook.
Or a challenge.
For a challenge. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.